Welcome to Rugby 100 Club. I'm your dude, Matt Courtwright. I'm with the legendary LaRome White. How you doing,
What's
LaRome?
up? What's up, man? I am
Hey,
good, Matt. I'm
I
good.
love it. This is a whole nother one. We got some content behind the scenes earlier today, and we're gonna ask LaRome some questions here. I pretty much already know the answers, but it's not about me, it's about you, sir. And everybody else getting to know you a little better,
hmm
Uh
hmm
you're one of my favorite characters to say the least. So I'm fanboying a little bit, but I want everybody else to know you and they can understand why you're one of my favorites, to be honest. So excited. I want to ask you what inspired you to pursue a career in rugby and how'd you first get into this?
Oh yeah. Okay. I started rugby 2012, my senior year of high school. Football season had just ended. Was going into the spring semester. I had friends that played rugby at my high school. Dominique Bailey played for Austin. Played with me in Austin. He just told me to come out. Like, come out, give it a try. Give it a try. Fell in love with the game. Played inside center. I still remember my first try where I ran into the try zone, didn't put the ball down, just thinking I scored, and it was pretty embarrassing. Pretty embarrassing. And yeah, like I played in high school, got recruited to play in college, and had my career in college. Went to South Africa, did the collegiate All Americans, and basically it was just like one thing after another just kept happening. Different experiences kept happening. So yeah, I decided to stick with it and see how far I can go with this game.
Yeah, you must have just kept grinding and just honing your skills because to watch
Mhm.
you like college and in or started in 2012 in college, right? And then
High school to
16
college,
go down to pardon?
high school, and then to college.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. I can't imagine you were very good in high school. Maybe I'm wrong. 1 year in high school, 1 year playing rugby in high school. I can't imagine you're just flawless.
No, just an athlete.
Right. Right. No, I'm into that, bro. Boy, you've proven it over the
Mhm.
years, that's for sure. And
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, and that's cool. And if I remember right, you were saying your buddy that got you into it is still present.
Yeah, yes. He played with me in Austin. Now he's coaching for Davenport. He went to Davenport and played in college, but yeah, that was my boy. We went to prom together in high school,
Oh
played against
wow,
each other in college, and then ended up playing on the same team in the MLR level. So yeah, it's great.
that's so cool, bro. That's so cool. Can you share a moment in your career that was most challenging and how you overcame it?
Um, I would say most challenging was probably leaving Seattle, going into Austin, going into a new team, not really knowing anyone, not knowing what's going to happen or what the next step was, because I did 1 year of MLR and I didn't know what the next step was after that. After leaving Seattle, and once I got picked up in Austin, even then, we had a rough season that first year. So there was a lot of that first year of 2019 in Austin 16. That was that was a hard season after winning, the whole thing before. Um, one thing to help me overcome it was, I got a lot of game time, a lot of game time, a lot of time to learn. I had, a coach Pedri, RP Pedri. He ended up passing away, but he like really believed in me and like, he thought I can, keep going in this game. So he really pushed me to, strive to be great.
Sounds like an amazing human, to be honest.
Mhm.
You're gonna go to a short break. We'll be right back. Well, we're back with LaRome White and getting to know him a little better, getting to know like how he got into rugby and some of the challenges he's had during his career, and now I want to ask you about like what's a typical week of training and preparation look like for you during the season?
So during the season, usually I'll start Sundays. Sundays, the day after the game, it's recovery time. So I like to go in for medicals, make sure I'm okay, make sure I'm healthy. I like to do, the sauna, cold tub, ice, hot tub, just anything to get me prepared for the rest of the week. Um, and then we're going, and then also have a huge dinner. Usually, sometimes the boys like I'll get with Jeremy, I'll get with Dom McKean, or just some of the front row boys, and we go have like a big dinner, um, and then just prepare for Monday. So Monday is usually just a walkthrough, review of the game last week, and we have our training. And like I said, I'm just gonna heart recovery. Recovery is always a big thing for me,
Yeah,
especially as I've been in this league for a while. So training Mondays usually, low key, real chill, learning what to improve on. I might be watching film with the guys, might be asking coaches questions about the game, and then preparing for Tuesday. Tuesday's our heavy load day. So Tuesdays is always that's most teams I've been on. Tuesdays is always heavy
yeah.
load. A lot of cardio. I usually do a morning session too, with the SNC. A couple of boys do a morning cardio session before training, do our rehab, and then we have our meetings and get right into training and have lunch, have a positional training, and then have gym. After gym, come home, have a have a bunch of food. I gotta get the calories back, and then
Oh
we're
yeah.
just back into recovery again. Whether it's stretching, whether it's prehab, whether it's even here at the pools are ice cold, hopping in the pool. Um, and then I would say like Wednesdays usually our day off, middle of the week. They give us their day off, so more rehab. We have masseuse, chiropractor. We have eye cryo. Uh, so that's pretty good. Then it gives you your time to kind of handle your business outside of rugby, where that's like getting your errands done, calling family, seeing family. So that's always a good thing because we get so caught up in the game that we forget the things on the outside.
Yeah,
And
right.
then
I got to go to
Thursday,
the grocery store at some point, right?
exactly. Can be eaten out all the time. Uh, Thursday, another heavy day since we had the day off before, same as Tuesday. And then Friday, yeah, captain's run, prepare for the game, prepare for the game, have a huge, carb load dinner with some of the guys, and prepare for game day Saturday. And game day Saturday, there's a whole itinerary that the team likes to send out. So we stick to the plan.
I'm thinking Chinese buffet. Every time you say me and the boys go out and eat, I got this classic thought in my head of like, I can see the lady coming over and like, you've been here for an hour, you need to leave.
I would I would say we do love the all you can eat sushi. That's our place.
Oh, yeah. No,
Hmm.
I remember when I used to be able to eat that much and like, oh yeah, let's like, it's Trapper's sushi up here that's really popular. And man, oh man, yeah. You just get up there and you like, how many rolls can I eat?
Right. Right.
Challenge accepted. They can roll me out at the end. That's
Still gonna
awesome.
get dessert afterwards.
Oh yeah. Ice cream melts around the edges, right?
Exactly.
That's funny. Oh man, how do you handle the mental and physical demands of playing professional rugby?
Um, so now we implemented mental fitness. So there are a lot of mental health coaches in this league, and some teams do hire their own like mental specialists, mental health specialists. So that's a big one that a lot of guys utilizes in this league. Um, So that's one thing. But then two, just remembering like, that you have to get away from rugby on the days off, like mentally, because you'll get mentally drained if you just keep thinking about rugby. Like you have to find time to get away and find your hobby and find time to spend, with yourself and with your friends in order to get away from the game. Now, body wise, like I said, recovery. You got to stay on top of recovery, or you're going to be sore. You're going to be sore anyway. It's rugby, but
Yeah.
do as much recovery as you can, and even like the food, the type of food you put in your body. You got to be able to, you can.
Oh, all right. We're back. We're having a little technical errors over here, but that's part of the fun of doing off the cusp, podcasting
Mhm.
101. You know what? It's better too because I can see that mug, man. I can see that beautiful beard you got rolling in.
It's trying to grow. I remember my first year, I had a chin strap, so it's came a long way.
Love rugby? So does Matt. He is host of the Rugby 100 Club podcast, where Major League Rugby stars tell their stories. But it's more than a podcast, it's a passport. Rugby 100 Club builds epic fan trips to follow your team on the road. Game day tickets? Included. Tailgates and fan meetups? You bet. Unforgettable memories every single time. Rugby 100 Club, where fandom meets the road.
So we're back. Hey man, what advice would you give some, young players aspiring to be a professional rugby player?
My biggest advice is take every opportunity that's given to you. There's a lot of kids that ask me like, how do I get out of Kentucky? How did I get to this place, this place? I took every opportunity. Anytime I got offered to go somewhere, I did it just to get my name out, just to get it more experience, just to get better at the game. So just like I would say, just take every opportunity and don't take it for granted. Give it your all.
That's good advice. That's real good advice. Yeah, because I mean, like a lot of the times it seems like one opportunity opens up the door for another one, and then again, like if you don't, if one door shuts, another one opens typically. So there's that too, right? Because some guys get super in their heads, and you can't you can't get in your head. You got to just play for the next one because it's coming. You just don't know when, right?
Right. Yeah, like you're gonna there's gonna be times you get in your head. I get in my head, but you just gotta you gotta push through it, take the opportunities, and just keep moving. At least try to keep moving forward. Don't give up.
Right. Right. I mean, yeah, I mean, moving from one team to another, I can imagine creates some mental stress to say the least because you're like, what am I doing tomorrow? Like, how is this going to play out? Like, and I can't imagine that everybody understands.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
Because some guys have been on their teams, the entire time. Like Rickert, for example, right? Your old
Hmm.
teammate. You know, he's the only OG on Seattle. He's been there. This will be his 8th season,
Hmm.
and talk about ups and downs, lefts and rights with one team. I mean, the stress of having different coaches and different players and everything. Like, I can see where, like,
Yeah.
respect, sir, because you've been through the gauntlet and you're still smiling. You're still being your joyful self, to say the least. Which I don't know how you keep that beautiful smile rolling, bro. But it's really appreciated. It's really
Thank you.
appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. It gets tough. Like there's been a lot of struggles with this league. A lot of struggles I've been through in this league, and you got to stay positive. You got to keep moving. Got to keep going because it's going to get better. It's going to get better.
Yeah. Again, respect, sir. Respect. Oh man, this is so much better than earlier, man. I'm glad you got the better connection now, my dude. Like
I said,
I
turn off
can
my
see that
Wi-Fi.
grill now. It's like it's awesome. It's like I just want to start this all over. I'm not gonna lie. Uh so for the last question I got for you is like who are you thankful for in your rugby journey? like a shout out?
I want to give a shout out to my mom first. I want to give a shout out to the Lord God for blessing me. That's always number one. He blessed me just to make it this far. Like I didn't think I was ever, I didn't think rugby was going to take me this far. I didn't. I was playing for fun. I was a kid out of Louisville, Kentucky, playing for fun. Like, if whatever happens, I'll go play with a men's club. And then the pro league started. And he took me this far. Uh, I thank my mom for always supporting me. Thank you, mom. Thank you, mom. I love you. I'm grateful for you and the family. My sister. Thank you. Thank all y'all for supporting me. I would like to give a shout out to my agent. His name's Cassette. Stuck with me through the hard times. He's been with me since college. He helped me. He gave me a lot of opportunities, and I'm really grateful. I like to tell him that here and there, but if he hasn't heard it from me for a while, I'm thankful. Thank you. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my college coaches and even MLR coaches. Thank y'all for giving me the opportunity. Thank y'all for believing in me, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
I like that. That's gold, bro. That's goodness right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so thank you for spending your time with us. Thanks for exposing yourself and answering some questions. And until next time, I can't wait to interview you again on some more stuff and see how your season goes. And I'm wishing you the very best, my man. The very best. Thank you for
man.
watching. If you can, like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. It's free. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, LaRome. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.